Hello my students, how are you? Today we'll talk about triangles. Triangles may be classified by the length of their sides, such as that scalene triangle. Look at here, we have scalene triangle. The measure of angle such as that A will be more than 90 and less than 180. It was scalene triangle. Scalene triangle. Scalene. The first, no sides congruent about scalene triangle. Scalene triangle. It's number one. Number two, the type of triangle will be isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. We have two sides congruent about two isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle, such as that ABC is a triangle. We know AB equal EC. Scalene triangle, such as that triangle ABC. AB not equal BC not equal CB. AB not equal AC not equal CB in the length. It was scalene triangle. Number one, scalene triangle. Okay, isosceles triangle. So we have three type of triangle. First will be scalene triangle. Scalene. Okay, no sides congruent. AB not equal BC not equal CB. The second type of triangle will be isosceles triangle. We have two side congruent. AB equal AC, two side congruent. Third type of triangle will be equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. We have three sides are equal in length. All sides are congruent. So we talk about triangle about what their sides. The type of triangle about their sides will be scalene triangle, isosceles triangle, equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle, all sides are congruent. Isosceles triangle, two sides congruent. Scalene triangle, no sides are equal in length. Or no side congruence. Okay, the first type about sides. And what about angle? Triangles may also be classified by the measure of their angle, such as that acute triangle. We have three acute triangle. In a triangle we have two acute angle at least. Okay, so we have the first type of triangle, acute triangle. Three acute angle. We have three acute angle. Number two, right triangle. We have right angle and two angle will be acute, such as that ABC is triangle. Measure of angle B will be 90 degree and measure of angle A less than 90 degree. Measure of angle C less than 90 degree, more than 0 degree and less than 90 degree. Okay, it's acute angle. In any triangle we have two acute angle at the least. Okay, acute triangle have three ABC, the measure of them less than 90 degree, more than 0 and less than 90 degree. And what about number 3? Right triangle. Right triangle. Right triangle. Right triangle. We have one right angle and two. Talk about them here. Right triangle. Okay. Good. What about three obtuse triangle? Again, acute triangle, right triangle. Number 3 obtuse triangle. The type or the third triangle will be what? Will be obtuse triangle. Okay, we talk about right triangle. So number 3, the type of triangle will be obtuse. Obtuse triangle, the measure of angle of the vertex more than 90 degree and less than 180. What is it? This triangle? We called it obtuse triangle. Obtuse triangle. ABC is obtuse triangle. Obtuse triangle. Obtuse triangle. We have two acute angles. Measure of angle of A more than 0 degree and less than 90 degree, and measure of angle of C was less than 90 degree and more than 0 degree. Okay, can you tell me about triangle? This type of triangle will be what? Can you tell me? This triangle was what? Right angle triangle. And what about sides? We have 3 and 4 and 5 centimeter. It was scalene triangle. The type of this triangle will be scalene triangle. Scalene triangle. Scalene triangle, and it was right angle triangle. Right angle triangle. Right angle triangle. Okay, right angle triangle here. Just right triangle. Right triangle. Because this angle was 90 measure of Z with this angle, so that B will be 90 degree. So this triangle will be right triangle. Look at about questions with me. Question number 1. Classify each triangle as scalene, isosceles, equilateral. Look at about question number 1. Number 1, we have isosceles triangle. Question 1 here, look at here. It was isosceles triangle because we have two sides are equal in length. Question 2, we have 3 sides not equal in length. So it was scalene triangle. Scalene. Number 3, we have 2 sides are equal in length. 2 sides are equal in length. It was isosceles triangle. Question 3, isosceles triangle. Question 4, we have 3 sides are equal in length. We have 3 sides congruent. So this triangle will be equilateral triangle. Okay. Question number 5. It's the same about question 4 about all sides are equal in length, all sides congruent. So this triangle will be equilateral. Question 6. We have 3 sides not equal in length. 3 sides not congruent. So this triangle will be scalene triangle. What about question 7? We have 3 sides are equal in length, so it will be equilateral. Triangle, equilateral. Triangle number 8, we have two sides congruent. Two sides congruent. So this triangle will be isosceles. Isosceles triangle. Question 8 will be isosceles triangle. Look at another example number 9. Classify each triangle as acute, right, or obtuse. Triangle number 9, we have angle, the measure of it will be 90 degrees. Then this triangle will be right. Right triangle. Right triangle. Right triangle. Triangle number 10, we have angle, the measure of it more than 90 degrees and less than 180. So this triangle will be what? Will be obtuse. Obtuse. Obtuse triangle. Question 11, we have three angles, the measure of them less than 180 and more than 90 degrees. So again, question 11, we have three acute angles, the measure of them more than 0 and less than 90 degrees. So this triangle will be obtuse or acute? It will be acute. Question 11, acute. You must know any triangle we have two acute angles at least. So this triangle we have three acute angles, so this triangle will be acute. But if we have one of them obtuse, so the triangle will be obtuse. Or if we have one of them right angle, the measure of it will be 90 degrees, then the triangle will be right angle, right triangle. Okay. Question 12, we have angle here, the measure of it more than 90 degrees and less than 180. So this triangle will be obtuse. Question 12. Question 13, we have three angle, the measure of one of them more than 90 degrees and less than 180. Look at, pay attention about this example, this angle. Look at this mouse here, this angle more than 90 degrees and less than 180. So this triangle will be obtuse. Question 14, we have angle here, three angle, one of them the measure of it equal 90 degrees, so this triangle will be right triangle. And what about this triangle? We have three angle, the measure of all this angle will be less than 90 degrees and more than 0, then the triangle will be right or obtuse. No, it will be acute. We must write acute. This triangle number 15 was acute triangle because all angle less than 90 degrees and more than 0. And what about question 16? 16 we have one angle, the measure of it equal 90 degrees, so this triangle will be what? Will be right angle triangle. This angle, right angle triangle. Okay, so this triangle will be right triangle. Look at question 17. Is it possible for each triangle to have the given angle measure? Write yes or no. Explain your answer. Question 17. We must know the sum of interior angle of any triangle equal 180. So in this example, if 70 plus 90 plus 30 equal what? We know the result will be 190. So question 17, we can't draw any triangle about all this angle. Okay, it is impossible. So we must write no. Okay, because 70 plus 90 plus 30 equal 190. So the result must be 180. So it is impossible to draw triangle about all this angle. And what about question 18? Question 18 we have 15 and 20 and 100. So the result will be what? 135. It's less than 180. So it is impossible to draw triangle about all these angles. That was question 17. Question 18, no. Question 19. We have 60 degree and 60 and 60. It was what? Equilateral triangle, because all sides are congruent. All sides are congruent and all angle equal in measure. So this triangle will be equilateral triangle and acute angle triangle. So we can draw triangle about all the measure. It is possible. We must do yes. Question 20. Question 20. Look at here. Question 20. We have triangle. The measure of two bases to 80 and 80, and the vertex was 20 degree. We know this triangle, the sum of interior angle must be equal 180. So 80 plus 80 plus 20 equal what? 80 plus 80, 160 plus 20 equal 180. So yes, we can draw a triangle about all angle. Question 21. Find degree. Find the degree measure of the third angle of each triangle. Question what? Question 21. We have triangle. In this example, we can find the measure of angle of n. We know the sum of interior angle of any triangle 180. So the measure of angle of n will be 180. Subtract 85 plus 80. Can write 180. Subtract sum of them, 8 plus 5, 0 plus 5 equal 5. 8 plus 8 equals 16. So the result will be 10 minus 5 equal 5. 7 minus 6 equal 1. The result will be 15. Then the measure of angle of n will be 15 degree. It was question 21. Question 22. We have triangle. This triangle was obtuse. It was the measure of angle of n more than 90 degree and less than 180. We know the sum of interior angle of any triangle equal 180. The sum of interior angle of any triangle equal 180. So we have in degree here 40 degree, and here angle was 35. Then the measure of angle of n equal 180. Subtract 35 plus 40. We can write 180. Subtract sum of them in brackets. 0 plus 5 equal 5. 4 plus 3 equals 7. 180 subtract 75 equal 105. Okay, 105. We can write 10 minus 5 equal 5. 7 minus 7 equals 0. 1 subtract 0 equal 1. So the measure of angle of n equal 105 degree. It was question 22. And what about question 23? Question 23. We have triangle here, n, and it was 65 degree angle here, and this angle 65. The measure of angle of n equal 180. Subtract 65 plus 65. The result will be 180. Subtract sum of them. 5 plus 5 equal 10. 0 and carry up 1. 7 plus 6 equal 13. Then the result will be 50 degree. Okay, measure of angle of n equal 50 degree. Question 24. We have equilateral triangle, because the measure of angle was 60 and 60 it was n. So measure of angle of n equal 180. Subtract 60 plus 60. The measure will be 180 subtract 120. 180 subtract 60, 120 equals 60 degree. Okay. Question 25, problem solving. One angle of triangle is 98 degree and another is half that. What is the measure of the third angle? Question 25. We have triangle such that this figure, the measure of angle here equal 98. It will be 98 and it must be more than 90, so it will be obtuse triangle. Okay, and the measure of another two angle will be less than 90 degree, because we have in any triangle two acute angle at the least. So in this example we have measure of this angle was what, 98, and another is half that, half of 98. 98 divided by 2. 8 divided by 2, we can divide it by left hand side. 9 divided by 2 equal 4, and the remainder 1. 18 divided by 2 equal 9. So the measure of this angle will be in 49. And what about the third? Look at here, it will be right here, A, B, and C. So we want to find the measure of angle, the third angle, we will name it A. Measure of angle of A equal 180. Subtract sum of two angles, 49 plus 98. 180, subtract the sum of them, 9 plus 8 equals 17. 7 plus 1 equal 7 and they carry up 1. 10 plus 4 equal 14. So the result will be what? 10. And it will be 7, because 0 subtract 7 we can't do it, so we must borrow 1 from 8 will be 7. 10 subtract 7 equal 3. 7 minus 4 equal 3. So the measure of third angle here, it will be 33 degree. It was about question 25. And what about question 26? Question 26, one angle of triangle is 105. If the other two angles have equal measure, what is the measure of each? Okay, in this example we have obtuse triangle, because the measure of angle here was 105. It was more than 90 degree and less than 180. So in this example we can find equal. It was isosceles triangle because we have two angles. The two angles are congruent. Two angles are congruent in the measure. Okay, so the measure of them such that B and C, and it was A. Measure of angle of C equal measure of angle of B equal 180. Subtract 105, and the result we can divide it by 2. So 180 is subtract 105, we can find the result. It will be 10. It was 7. 10 minus 5 equal 5. 7 minus 0 equals 7. 1 minus 1 equals 0. Divided by 2. 7 divided by 2 equals 3, and the remainder 1. 15 divided by 2 equals 7, and the remainder what? Because 2 times 7 equals 14, and the result will be 1, right? 0 here. 10 divided by 2 equals 5. So the measure of angle C equal measure of angle of B equal 37.5 degree. Okay, about question 26. Again, one angle of triangle is 105. If the other two angles have equal measures, what is the third? What is the measure of each? The measure of each equal 180. Subtract 105 divided by 2 equal 37.5. 37.5 degree. So measure of angle C and measure of angle B. Okay, we are finished. Okay, we will complete all example in another video. Goodbye.